This is the story of the time my father thought I was gay. Crazy, I know. So let's take from the beginning. So, like from the beginning. It's 2020. It's Corona time. Lil Zinvi Binvi doesn't know what to do, right? Right?
Yeah.
So he goes on YouTube and he sees this little guy called Tommy Innit, right? Tommy Innit. You guys know Tommy Innit, the guy that people say I look like all the comments. No cap. Anyways, I'm watching Tommy Innit at this time, and then I started watching the whole Dream SMP, which is this server with Minecraft YouTubers, etc. And with this like streamer people, blah blah blah, this community, at the same time it's also really LGBTQIA plus friendly. You see, you're probably connecting the dots right now. So it's not the fact that my father thought that I was gay because I was watching them, but let me tell the story more, So Tubbo, Dream, and Wilbur are making music, right? And of course, as a great fan, I listen to that music because I'm just the best. I'm kidding. So I listened to it, and you know how cookies work. So I would listen to, let's say, Tubbo, and then I would get recommendations from Wilbur Soot, and so on. And because the Dream SMP fandom is really LGBTQIA plus friendly, I somehow went from listening to all of these streamers, so it went from like Life by the Sea from Tubbo, and then one day I could have a recommendation saying like the Queer Podcast or something like that. So one time, as my father was listening to music, he was on Spotify and stuff, he was going through recommendations, I believe. Let me continue. So he's going through his recommendations, and then because I don't have my own Spotify account, it's shared with my whole family, with my brother, father, and mother. So he's scrolling through the recommendations, and then all of a sudden there's a podcast there on the recommendation called the Gender Fluid Podcast. So my dad saw that, and then one time I was in the house just eating, watching YouTube probably, and then my father comes to me and says, "Can I talk to you about something?" And I'm like, "I bet." So he says, "Do you have anything you want to tell me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not sure what you're talking about, man." So he tells me that he saw this gender fluid podcast, and he asked if I was a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. And I was like,
yeah.
What the fuck, man? I said, no, I'm just a supporter. I'm an ally, So that's basically how my dad thought I was gay. I'm not. I support the community. So that's great. Anyways.
I'm not gay either. I'm not.
He's taking, guys. I'm definitely taking. Don't slide in my DMs. Anyways, bye. Subscribe.